Iowa Secretary of State Paul Pate wants state lawmakers to expand his ability to verify voters' citizenship status. Chief political reporter Amanda Rooker is here now to walk us through Pate's proposal. Amanda.
Well, Ben, Pate says his proposal would make clear that the Secretary of State can contract with state and federal agencies to verify voter registration. And this push comes after Pate says the federal government did not give him the necessary data he says he needed to confirm voter citizenship status before the November election. His proposal would require the Department of Transportation to share information about non-citizens if requested. It would also change how voter registration forms are processed. If someone marks that they are a non-citizen, but then signs the affirmation at the bottom of the form, it would be flagged as incomplete. Pate's plan would also add citizenship as an explicit reason for an auditor to cancel a registration without challenge. His office says they would use official information from a government agency to confirm someone is a non-citizen before blocking them from voting. They say it would be a similar process to when an auditor reads an obituary or receives a death notice of a voter. They cancel that voter's registration.
Even though the law says you have to be a citizen to vote, I want to make sure the courts will honor that when we have certain procedures in place that ask people to verify they're a citizen.
Now, Pate is also proposing two other bills. One would standardize Iowa's recount process. The other, he says, would enhance the election oversight process. The 2025 legislative session starts on January 13th. Ben.
Okay, Amanda, thank you.